got you.
All right, this is TB.
Dope boy.
We reviewing movies, man.
We reviewing movies. You know what we do.
Yeah. So this episode we're reviewing Xmen First Class. Okay, I'm gonna let Dope Boy set it off.
Man, let me ignore this call real quick. All right, so yo, Xmen First Class. Oh, amazing! I gotta just do this. That movie is so good. This movie makes you hate movies like Green Lantern even more because superhero movies can be good. It was well acted. What's up, Jorge? It was well directed. Everything, man, like the special effects. And my favorite part about it, because I always root for the bad guy, because that's just the type of person I am. I always root for the bad guy. They really personified Magneto and why he be wilding out and doing what he do. So then when you see it, you be like, yo, I would do that too, like if I was in that situation. Like that movie, hands down behind Bridesmaids, second best movie of the year already. Second best, classic, one of the best. I put it as far as superhero movie go, number 2 only to Dark Knight Rising.
Why do you keep saying Dark Knight Rising? It's the Dark Knight.
You know that movie.
Xmen First Class. First of all, if you keep up with the X-Men like I did growing up, I was all about X-Men growing up. So, before you go in there, you gotta throw away all knowledge of X-Men before you go, because they just did what the hell they wanted to with the characters and the story. They just made their own little, we're gonna take these characters from the comic book and make our own story. Feel it, deal with it, take it, and embrace it. So, with that said, I went in there knowing that they were just gonna make shit up about the characters I grew up with. So I was like, alright, bet that. So, but it was good though. Like the actors were top notch. Magneto shredded it. He was dope.
Kevin Bacon, shout to
Kevin Bacon on the villain tip, underrated actor in my opinion. Love Kevin Bacon in that joint. It was good. It was good. I liked it. I got some complaints about it, some gripes, if you will. You know, a couple of the characters. Feel like they was just tossed in there and not really explained. You know, people dying that shouldn't have died. I ain't gonna say nothing. But, you know, when you see it, you be like, wait a minute, man. Just say it, but don't spoil it. But you know,
if I can say one thing that I didn't like about it, this is what I don't like about any superhero movies. It's a superhero movie, so make it about superhero shit. Like I don't like it when they try to make it like it prevented a war or something. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't give away none of the movies in it, but it's like, nigga, did Magneto and Professor X really have something to do with World War? Like really? Like
I really believe that. I really believe they saved us. Did
they really do what?
That really happened. That really happened.
Was JFK really talking and these niggas saved us?
Mutants saved us from the Cuban Missile Crisis in the 60s. That's real. That's fact.
That's what I don't like.
That's fact. A lot of people don't know that. They might kill me for even saying this on a review. I might turn up missing in the Goon Squad.
So this might be it.
Yeah,
this might be
the last time y'all see me. Hopefully this gets out.
Because apparently Professor X and Magneto stopped wars, and so I don't like that about it.
I did like the movie though, even though I had my complaints about what they did with the stories and characters, but I could not the direction, the special effects,
acting, the actual plot of the movie.
Yeah, and
dogs barking in the background. So hey, turn around, get the truck, man, get the truck. That's how we keeping it real, Yeah. All right, come back to us. Okay, boys in here, So this is how real we keep it, you know what I mean? So X-Men definitely getting double classic, greatest movie ever.
Man, you be taking stuff to the extreme, dog. How many comic book movies have you seen?
4. But I'm just saying though, like, this is like the greatest ever though. Okay, I'm not an expert in comic book movies, but this movie was a good movie.
He just be taking stuff to the extreme, giving stuff classic status.
It wasn't classic. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the best of the X-Men movies.
You can't be a classic.
It wasn't the best of the X-Men movies.
X2 was better.
What?
Yeah.
I ain't saying that.
X2.
All right. Oh, you said it.
All right, so
we out of here, man.
I'm giving X-Men First Class.
Give it 2, man. Give it 2.
I'm giving it
Come on, man. Give it 2.
Point. It's a really good movie.
He gives it 2.
I'm giving it the full hand.
You ain't gave none of classic yet.
Ain't nothing crossing to the A district yet. All right.
Hand to hand, real quick.
I'm waiting on it.
So yeah, man. So you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Dope boy.
Tony Baker.
We reviewing movies, man. We'll be back next week. You gonna walk away in the middle of it? Check out the Doha. Peace.